my windows open. So it's a big day for errands and shoe-related errands today. I have a pair of shoes to return, and then I have two that need some fixing. It's still really snowy outside. It hasn't snowed, well, that's a lie. I was gonna say it hasn't snowed since Sunday, but it has. It's been really difficult to like go anywhere. We have street parking where we live, and so pretty much where your car was parked on Saturday evening, that's your spot. You dig yourself out, and then when you leave, you put a chair there, signifying that's your spot. I don't think that's like a uniquely Pittsburgh thing. I think that's just a necessity of living in the city, like the chair in the parking spot ordeal. So it's just like, it's a lot because I had all these shoes with me, and so I'm like trying to get the shoes downstairs to take outside, and I can take the shoes outside and start my car, and then my car warms up. I have to go back inside to get the chair that's inside because you can't leave the chair just sitting outside overnight because then someone might take the chair. So the chair's like inside the little vestibule in our house, like the little entryway, and you can't move in the entryway because there's shoes and boots and stuff and salt and a snow shovel and these chairs. And then you have to take the chair out, put it in your parking spot after you pull your car up a few feet, and then put the chair there, and then you can pick in the car, and then it's so I just don't really want to go anywhere. I'm trying to go to a cobbler to get these shoes fixed. I have these boots that the zipper is broke on. Mike has these dress shoes that are, no, it's not that one. Actually, now that I'm thinking of it, why did I bring both pairs of shoes if only one needs fixed? I don't know, but that's an issue. Ooh. What if I self-tanned? What if it's Monday, February 9th. Did you wear me? Will you wear me? One thing I will never do is judge a person for the way they talk to their animal. Because we all have animal voices, like how we speak to, and it's maybe similar to how we speak to babies. No, actually I don't speak to babies like I speak to my cat. Not at all. I'm going on a run today. It's a little bit warmer than it has been the last 2 weeks. By that I mean I think it's 29 degrees. I'm gonna run outside, and I might wear shorts, but I've been doing most of my runs on the treadmill, which hasn't been as horrible as I thought it would be, but I do prefer running outside, obviously. I think I talked in my last video about how I couldn't wait for the bathroom to be painted. This is my next ask. This is the base layer. Still unsure about the shorts, but we're gonna try them. These are Free People Movement. They're some of my favorite shorts for running or being athletic in general. They're really high-waisted, but it's a very soft but still compressive material. I will also wear them kind of like rolled down. I'll pull them down and do like a little low waist situation. Doesn't quite matter today because we will be putting more layers on. This sports bra I cannot in good conscience recommend to you. It's like it's a fine thing, but it's from a brand that I worked with previously, and I don't support them anymore. But I didn't want to just get rid of everything that I owned of theirs that they had sent me because that felt wasteful. These aren't like the exact same blue, but they're close. Usually when I'm running outside and I'm like layering up for colder weather, I will always tuck my base layers into my bottoms. I got these in the mail from Saturday Strides. Just like carries this little toy around with a cute little baby blue stripe on them and little logo tag in the back. They're very cute, but also made for running, so they're like compressive and breathable. All the footwear is new, actually. I got these a couple weeks ago now at this point. These are the Nike Vomero 18s. I don't know exactly what the colorway is called, but it's, see, I thought it was kind of like a buttery yellow, but it might just be like a tan color. It has a yellow tinge to it. I'm eyeing a pair of Adidas that are kind of like an icy blue color. Last I checked, they weren't in stock in my size, but I want to check again this week and see if I can grab them. I had tried on the like the regular Nike Vomeros. I don't know, I felt more unstable in those versus these ones, which is interesting because these are a higher cushion shoe. I don't know the science of why those felt that way on my feet, but they did. And this is like my staple winter running jacket. This is also from Free People Movement. Or I could do my Airs Tour sweatshirt. I wear it both ways, like inside out. So it's like still blue, it's like a gray blue. I don't hate this. I've never done this before. So maybe I'll go with this. This is also all contingent on if I can tolerate shorts outside yet. I'm not entirely sure. I'm looking at the weather, it's on 27 degrees. Running belt, this is my only running belt. I don't necessarily feel the need to have like tons of running belts. So this is the one that I have. Man, I haven't worn my running belt in a while because I've been on the treadmill. I just have all my stuff like up front. Also Lululemon, same as my running belt. Headband. I'm still struggling with hairstyles to run in. When I'm like outside and it's not too hot, I don't mind running with my hair down, just like back with this headband, especially when it's short. And then I'm also gonna do these little star clips. I think they're very fun. Zero functionality to this. Just like pop them in the headband. Cute. New Balance running gloves. I really hope the shorts are gonna be okay because I don't want to come back inside and change. Oh, on a dumpster. I've been not looking forward to this day for the whole year. I woke up feeling a lot more at peace than I thought I would. I thought I would be super anxious. I've been like dreading this day for the last year. Like every time I would see it pop up on my calendar, or like I see people's birthdays all day at work, like my patients, it comes up, whatever. And like some people have February 16th as their birthday, and just like I've just been presented with it a lot throughout the year, and it always put like a little bit like a pit in my stomach. And so I thought I would feel horrible today. Yeah, like I said, I feel more at peace than I was anticipating. So February 16th of last year is the day that my brother-in-law Will took his life. It would have been this evening a year ago, and I didn't actually find out until the morning following. My dad had called me. At first I thought, because you know when like your parents call you and it's like a serious thing, like it's just different, right? At first I thought it was my dog, and if you watched the last vlog, you know that we just had to put my dog down a couple weeks ago. So that was like my first thought, kind of expected. Then I thought it was my grandmother, and it wasn't that. Like, you know when you're prepping to hear a certain bit of news and it's just like not that at all. I was fortunate enough to go on a run this morning. Gloomy, dreary day, of course, right? And I was listening to some music that my sister and some of their shared friends put out. Like they put out an album of some of his older music from 2017, 2018, like an acoustic version that they remastered and put up on Spotify. Ever since last year, it just feels, this time of year is like the worst. I remember last year, I think it actually was Valentine's Day, so February 14th, I got like super sick. Like a sickness that I had never experienced before. It was like nausea, stomach cramping, like fever, weird stuff. It lasted for like not even 24 hours. I'm the type of person that like feels that everything is connected. Because I think one of my sisters or someone else had said that they felt really like ill a few days before Will passed too. Like kind of a strange thing, or their ears were ringing or something like that. They had some sort of like physical symptoms. And then we got this news, and this was also around the time that I was like kind of really stressed out with my residency with work. I had a presentation to do like the day after Will died, which didn't end up happening. But now, this week of this year, I also have a presentation to do at work this week. 5 to 7 days this year and last year have just like not been good for me. That being said, I do need to do this presentation that I have to do for work later this week. That needs completed. I'm gonna go sit at a coffee shop and get that done. I'll leave some of Will's songs in the description if you guys want to listen. I don't really have words right now. I thought I would have words, but I don't. I don't know. Engaged on Lake Erie, way away from the coast at this point. It was also like the sun had pretty much set, like it wasn't sunny or anything out. We're not around the coast or anything, so there's no like flowers or vegetation or anything around us. Then Mike proposes, and then like I think he texts like the group chat, and so Mike texts and is like, hey, here we are, we did the thing. And then I immediately like recognized that I got kind of sad because like Will wasn't.
Not +3.
Yeah, right, like he wasn't there. And then we saw a monarch butterfly like in the middle of the lake. And I was like, oh shoot.
That's Will.
It's Will. I'm at a gas station outside of Columbus, Ohio. And that's a vibe. I've had quite a stressful week, honestly. I felt like I was freaking out all week, and I had a very short week. I had a long weekend last week, and then I only worked 3 days. Today's Friday. And it still was crazy. I've been like catching up on notes all week, bringing my work home, which I don't like doing. So I was finishing notes last night, realized I had to do my long run today. Usually I will wait until Saturday afternoon or Sunday to do my long run because it's the weekend, it just takes more time. But I'm traveling today. I'm going to Indianapolis to see my chiropractic school friends. I'm so excited. They're all already there, and I had to run 14 miles today. Day 2 of my period, by the way. So everything that I'm telling you is like also happening on day 2 of my period. Was finishing notes last night, realizing I had to do I had known I was going to do my long run on today, but I realized I didn't have any fuel. So I decided to Uber Eats honey stingers from Target. Mike was like telling me to Uber Eats the honey stingers and whatever else I needed to Target, because he was like, your time is more important right now. Like, just bite the bullet and pay for the Uber Eats, which I hate doing, but whatever. Not all men, but it's always a man. In that the entire reason I had to place a Target order was to get fuel. The person was like, I couldn't find them. Sorry. Here's your menstrual products instead. I'm like an hour into the drive, and then I'm realizing I forgot all this stuff. Great. I'm trying on wedding dresses this weekend, which is gonna be really fun. Forgot my ring. Don't have my ring on. I'm a fraud. I also am supposed to self-tan tonight because I'm trying on wedding dresses tomorrow, and I can't be giving this complexion, okay? I gotta get on the road. We gotta go. We gotta go. Wait, I love him. He's so cute.
So you live in the dream. You should see it through someone else's side. Another cipher to break, while the grass grows underneath my feet.
Do you like having the, what's that called?
I'm running out of time for so long. Hello, 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 to tell you. Hello, 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 yeah. Hello, yeah.
Hey. Hi. It's been a super rough week and it's Tuesday. So one of those. I had such a fantastic weekend with my friends in Indy. And like part of me is just comparing this work week to what I was experiencing this weekend. So of course it's not gonna be as good. February is just like shit month. Today is Tuesday. Sunday was February 22nd, which was Will's anniversary, or what am I saying? A year ago that we had Will's funeral. Just like a super emotional week. I was running on like 3 hours of sleep for a couple nights, but I got a notification today that one of my patients that I had seen a few months ago, he passed a few days ago, and he also took his own life in the same way that Will did. And so it just feels like that whole week is cursed. That just made the day extremely difficult. I'm gonna run. I didn't want to run today, but I know it will make me feel better, and I actually have to run today. But today's one of my longer workout days, so it's just gonna be a lot. I'm wearing kind of a mess of colors right now. My leggings are from Ellis Katie, and they're like this slate blue kind of color. This little mock neck long sleeve is from OGL Move. I got it off TikTok Shop. And then I thrifted this like windbreaker situation. It's like kind of windbreakery, but it's also like warm on the inside. I don't know if that makes it not a windbreaker. I'm not too sure. And then my Nike Vomeros. Nike Vomero Plus. But I have a race this weekend, like a training race. And my coach was like, make sure you get 2 days of rest before race day. So I have to do today, easy run tomorrow, and then Thursday, Friday, race day Saturday. So I kind of have to do it today. It's the last day of February. It's a beautiful, sunny, warm day. It's also race day. I'm a little bit nervous, but excited. The race is 15 miles long, which just kind of fits perfectly with my training plan at this point. So my coach recommended it to me. The paces that he wants me to be at are something that I am a little concerned about. I would feel better about it if I had a better week. And I think the last time I talked to the camera, I was like, February is shit. And it is. But what I really need to do is actually stop talking to the camera, get all this stuff done so we're not rushing around.
Keep moving.
All right, give it up for Olivia Horner and Cassandra Cormack.
Like a super perfect day to grab a coffee, another coffee, we already split one after the race, and read my book. I haven't read my book in a week or more. I'm reading the second book in the Neapolitan series. Love. I was really proud of my time, like my performance today. I honestly didn't think it was going to be that great because my recovery's been subpar. I did 2:12:51 for 15 miles, which is 8:51, 8:52 minute per mile average. I didn't think I was going to do that well. I thought I was going to do like 9 to 9:15, 9:20 pace, and I didn't even really taper. So I think I did really well. I'm really happy with that.